Looking to do some spring maintenance around the house and you need to hire that contractor. Before you go ahead and do that, there's some tips that you probably might want to consider. And we've got Belo here. He is the General Operations Manager of RRR, and we know a lot about RRR. We've done stuff with the company in the past. So let's talk a little bit about some of these tips that you say we should know. Number one, you're saying that you got to make sure that this guy that you're going to hire has the proper paperwork.
That's right. Yeah, it's very important to have the proper paperwork. I think the key thing with homeowners these days is the patience isn't there. Like society, it's all about instant gratification, and we want it now, we want it fast, we want it done right, and we want it affordable. So in order to go through that process, you got to take a few steps back, do your research. I mean, there's so many resources out there now on the internet and through people, you know, references and that sort of thing.
Well, what kind of paperwork should a guy have?
Definitely, you're going to need, you're going to want a list of at minimum 10 references. At least.
Okay.
You're going to want to see his...
10 references that you could actually call?
Yeah, 10 references that you could call. I mean, a lot of contractors will give you 2 or 3, and that could be their mom, that could be their friends, that could be their priest, that could be anybody, right? You want at least 10 because you know at least 10 of those people are likely not going to be friends or anybody related, right? Another very important thing is their WSIB. You want to make sure they have their workers insured. You don't want people working in your house that could likely get hurt, and then it's on you.
And I guess a license is important too if you're a contractor.
Certainly. That's the first thing you should ask for is, are you licensed? Are you licensed? The City of Hamilton has a master building repair license. I believe Toronto does as well, and Brantford also does. It's called the Renovator's License in Toronto. So it's a municipal thing right now. Hopefully eventually it becomes recognized as a provincial thing, and it sets a standard for contractors so that it makes it a lot safer to hire somebody.
And you guys, I know at RRR, you guys have your licenses and you show them. You probably have.
I got mine on me right now.
And, it's very important that you guys have these at all times and when you're on the job. But
yeah, that's it there.
Yeah, let's see. So yeah. This is Ryan's license right here. I mean, I don't know if we can get a shot of that, but.
If they don't have one of those, they shouldn't be in your house. That's for sure.
And where would a contractor get a license like that?
At the you go online and you can find out on the City of Hamilton website when they're holding examinations down at City Hall. They hold the examinations, and it's about a 2-hour test. You purchase your master building repair license code book. And you study that for however long, and then you book your test and you go in for your exam. So any contractor that's out there right now that doesn't have one of these should get out there now and book your test and go for your exam.
Okay, so when you're looking at these references, you're looking at people, you're looking to find people that they've actually done work for, not just people that are friends and family. You said
right,
so
exactly.
So you want to ask them for references from other jobs that they've done.
That's right. Yeah, it's very important because I mean, like I said, you could get anybody telling you, oh yeah, this is a customer of mine, and meanwhile it's somebody they know that's a very close friend or something, right? You want to know from the horse's mouth that was a contractor that did good work.
And I know you have horror stories. I mean, you've seen in the past where people have come to you after a contractor has gone in and he's really messed up a job.
Oh yeah, lots of those.
And you guys have had to come in and clean up the mess.
Yeah, we do. Majority of our jobs are that, exactly, and it's a shame to see that still goes on. I mean, it's in the homeowner's control that these people exist, and the fact that these people exist is because homeowners aren't doing their research. And I'm not saying that it's all the homeowner's fault. Of course, there's people that are out there that should have a guilty conscience and are taking people's money, and I don't know how those guys sleep at night. But a good contractor will educate you, will talk to you, specify exactly what the job is going to be, the materials they're going to use, the process, the time, and they'll go through that all with you, and it should all be documented on paper as well. Everything that you talk to the customer about should be listed on a contract. It should a work order. And
so that's important because often you'll hear the stories about how you hire a contractor,
yep.
You guys, you think that you've agreed on a price, and then the job is half done and suddenly the contractor tells you that he needs more money.
That's right. That happens all the time, and that's so wrong. That's why it needs to be on paper, because that won't happen. And if everybody signed it, signatures are on the paper, then there's no reason that kind of stuff should go on. And so, like, there's no excuse anymore this day and age for these guys to exist. because there's so many resources out there. People should be calling in the BBB. Use the BBB as a resource.
Well, I was just going to say, because if you have the proper paperwork,
right,
and everything is outlined, as you said, in a contract,
exactly,
and the contractor that you hire has a license, that you have a place that you can go afterwards where you can complain, you can file a complaint.
That's it.
If you're hiring somebody off the street that you don't know anything about and they don't have a license, what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the BBB it's not only a club, like it's sort of like a club, but it's a huge resource for people. I mean, you get somebody that's left the job halfway through, taking all your money already. What do? I mean, that's probably one of the best things to do is say, well, I'm going to contact the BBB and let them know that this is the way you're conducting yourself as a business. And they're going to jump. They're going to say, okay, I'm sorry, let me correct it. If they're a decent human being, they're going to correct it, right? I mean, you got guys that just don't care, bankrupt the company, and boom, they're gone.
So Ryan Bell is telling you, do not let the crooked contractor rip you off. And if you want to get more information about the company that Ryan works for, again, he's the General Operations Manager for Triple R. You can go to triplerinc.ca to get more information. Call the phone number 289-649-0196. Now, we are going to check back in with Katie.